Hey guys, Zoose here. So here we have a press the attack keystone for KAYLE, and in my opinion this is really strong. The only downside is the early farming. You're going to have to farm up for maybe 15-20 minutes and secure those two first items, which is your Nash's Tooth and Rage Blade. These are pretty costly, but once you have them you literally just take off, and that's the only challenge to this. Just getting to that stage you can really carry, and the power is insane. But of course, again, it relies on decent pressure already mid the early game. Hopefully your lanes aren't losing completely. Hopefully you have some sort of pressure going on somewhere. Otherwise this is perfect. So press the attack as your keystone. This just builds up past 3 attacks, and then you just deal insane amount of damage. And this is really easy to proc on KAYLE once you have that attack speed. Triumph is really good. You get that health, you're going to be low quite a few times, but you have your ult as well to save you. And after you come out of your ult, you're going to get a bit more health and that extra damage. Really good, and probably one of the best keystones right now. I mean, runes. Second rune you want to get is Legend Alacrity attack speed. That attack speed is going to just scale well with KAYLE. All the attack speed is important for KAYLE, and this just helps you get that attack speed with the kills. Coup de Grace, more damage that less health they have. Still one of the best runes. Again, I rarely see people not picking this. I never see a cut down, and I never see last stand. Very rarely. Maybe like a Trinity would use this, optimally, but Coup de Grace is what we need. And Sorcery. Now there are a few options, but Transcendence really good. That CDR. Yeah, the quicker you can have your ult up, the better, and that CDR helps you get there. There is an option of the ultimate hat as well for the CDR ultimate, but I don't want to neglect this one. So Gathering of the Storm, a scaling rune, one of the best scaling runes, and as we all know, KAYLE scales anyway, so why not be patient enough to use this rune, because you do get that mass amount of AP, and that is really useful. So these two runes, Transcendence and Gathering of the Storm, really good on KAYLE. And this whole rune page, again, it relies on patient gameplay early on. You gotta farm. If you're not that kind of player, I wouldn't advise it. If you want to try it out, go ahead, because it is worth it. It is worth that power spike. And once you feel the power of KAYLE with 2 to 3 items with press the attack, it just feels so good. So try it out, let me know how it goes, and I'll see you in the next video. So I quickly thought I'd mention that I was actually lucky this game. We pulled off a pretty decent invade, and I ended up getting a kill and an assist, and this allowed me to get the cull. So just to add to that, the power spike where you're just farming up, the cull allows you to get a bit of gold extra, and then when you hit that 100 minion mark, you get that big amount of gold, which just helps you buy those items that you really need. So take this game with a grain of salt. We all were winning most lanes, and they did have a Cogmore top, but everything else, the gameplay, the mid lane, it's kind of the way it's supposed to go anyway. A bit of pressure from the jungler kind of screwed me over early on, but as long as I kept farming, as long as I kept putting pressure and just pushing, then this works out. So keep that in mind.